times of the year. The Worcester Hot Dog Safari is upon us in just a couple of weeks, and on the phone right now we have the director, the brain, the grand poobah behind the whole thing, Mr. Tom Mahoney. Tom, thanks for coming on with us this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Is this the 13th Hot Dog Safari?
So we believe, there's no way of telling, but we believe that it's the 15th year, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
Yes,
I'm losing track.
We committed to that number. So it's 15,
okay.
For sure.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm losing track. So many hot dogs over the years.
I know.
You know,
exactly.
Yeah, it's a really great event, and as I mentioned earlier, it all goes to benefit the Worcester County Food Bank, which is a great thing. Tom and I share that passion for that issue of food insecurity. So, Tom, when is the actual safari taking place?
So this year's Hot Dog Safari is going to be happening August 16th.
Okay.
So that's going to be, normally what we do is we build out a few events the day before, too, but the 16th is the day that you're not going to want to miss.
And it starts at Ralph's Rock Diner once again here in Worcester?
Yes. So it's going to start at Ralph's at 11, and then you go out and you do your thing. You go to all the hot dog places, and then you come back, and we'll announce the winner at Ralph's later that night.
Nice. I mean, we're all winners, really, when it comes to the Hot Dog Safari.
We're all wieners.
Yes, we're all wieners.
Safari, yes.
That's why you're running the show, Tom, right there. So
yes.
Now you've added events to this to boost the event. We already had one. It was the Rumble at Ralph's, and that's the one with the hot dog eating contest, and then there's the wrestling and the big party at Ralph's before that. Or after that. Now you've got another event coming up at Ralph's to kind of boost up the hot. Now this is interesting. Please tell me what it is.
So it's King Ralph's Renaissance Fair. So we've been working on this the last few months with a lot of the usual suspects and a lot of new faces. And, we're really excited. Technically we're the oldest Renaissance Fair in Worcester. I don't think there's ever been one. And I don't think that King Richard's Fair is actually happening anymore. So we're really kind of hoping to fill that vacuum in Worcester this year.
So you're talking about, dressing up like Middle Ages, wearing stockings and big hats and the whole chainmail thing. And are there going to be hot dogs involved with the Renaissance Fair? Or back then they would call them sausages, I guess, right?
Yeah. So in a way there will be. And we're really excited because the Renaissance Fair is going to have several events that make it, several different events throughout the day. And the big one that we're putting on, the Safari's putting on, is a mechanical bull jousting competition where you are going to have to hold on to this giant hot dog jousting pole while you ride the bull. And, I think people are really going to enjoy that,
Yeah. I can tell I'm going to enjoy it already. Okay, so that's...
Yes.
So that's one... Are there other events that we can take part in?
Yes. So it's a really full day. So it's going to start at noon and go till call. And basically how it's going to work is that Ashley at Trunk and Disorderly is going to be running a flea market, kind of a royal flea market out in the parking lot.
Okay.
Starting at noon. Then we're going to have the mechanical bull contest at 2:00. And then after that, we're going to have what's called the Kilty Pleasures Contest, which is going to be a kilt competition ran by Woot and Annie Comedy. And that's going to be happening at 4:00.
Oh, God.
At 5:00, we're going to be having the Northern Horde, who do live combat demonstrations in full armor.
Oh my
You're
God.
definitely not going to want to miss that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great idea on a hot day to get in some armor and wail on each other.
Yeah.
So, and then, we're going to end the night with the Glitter Boys. So the Glitter Boys have, they are a great DJ duo, and they've really been, I know you've had them in studio.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
They're the best.
Yeah.
And, of course, that whole day we're going to have Hall of Fame hot dog safarian, Mama Roo, doing turkey legs and gruel and a real medieval menu.
Yeah, I was going to ask. King Richard's Fair was famous for the gigantic turkey legs, and so those will be there. And gruel. I don't think I've ever had gruel. I'm kind of excited about that. What is that made of exactly?
I don't think anyone knows. I don't think you want to know. You got to consider it's the medieval times. It's probably something you're not going to want to know about.
Right. You're like a serf, and you just get what you're given, and you eat it, and you don't complain. Right.
I can guess it's probably bland and has no spices in it.
Well, you're really selling it hard here, Tom.
Yes,
that's great.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, if Mama Roo does it, it's going to be good.
Yeah, they'll probably
that's one thing
add something delicious to it, some kind of like Cajun spice or something in there.
Oh yeah.
And so when is that taking place again? That's a Saturday.
So that's this Saturday at noon.
Okay,
so that's going to be a really fun day.
So get your pantaloons dry cleaned and wear them over to Ralph's on Saturday, starting at noon. Now, have you chosen the places for the actual hot dog safari yet?
Yes, we have, and we're very excited. I think everybody kind of agrees that this year, I think, is going to be the year that it's going to be a real standout hot dog year in terms of quality, for sure.
Can you make the debut? Can you mention those yet officially here on the Pike? Or?
So I would like to announce our first announcement.
Okay.
I can't announce all 6.
Okay.
But I can announce the return. I'm very excited. This is a big one from the safari years past, that we're going to be having Grumpy's food truck return to be set up at West Boylston. And that was a great hot dog ran by a great family, and we are really excited. They're going to be set up at Ralph's this year, and that's going to be as true a hot dog as you can get.
They had this one, so they've been gone for a little while, right? But they're back.
They've been on and off the last few years, I think, doing some kind of bigger events and things like that. But they've agreed to come on with us, and we're really happy to have them.
They had this hot dog. I think it was called the firecracker dog, and it was a hot dog wrapped in an egg roll wrapper that they deep fried, and it had cream cheese and fresh diced jalapeno in it. And it was phenomenal. It doesn't look good on paper. It's a lot of these hot dog creations that you get on the hot dog safari don't sound like they'd work. But once you take that first bite, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I'm glad those guys are back. That's great. So Grumpy's is the first announcement. That'll be the first stop right at Ralph's when you go and you get your rating card and you register and all that stuff.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to it, Tom. How can people now? I know you always sell shirts in advance. Where can people go and buy their shirts this year?
So you can go on thehotdogsafari.org, and you can go on there and you'll see a link that you can go and pre-order some shirts to pick up in person. But otherwise, it's kind of becomes a first come, first serve, and we've done what we could to mitigate that line, but the demand keeps getting bigger each year. So it's a part of the whole appeal, kind of you wait in line, you go get a Grumpy's dog, you kind of check in with your neighbors, and it's a good community experience down at Ralph's.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. Everybody's there for the right reason, and everybody there, they all love hot dogs. And just a tip, and I learned this on my first safari, try to go in a group and share the dogs, because you're looking at how many places this year?
So you're looking at 6 places,
right?
But from my experience, you go to a spot and you say, well, I can't just have one. I got to try that, and I got to, and before you know it, you're 10 or 12 hot dogs in.
Yeah, yeah, it happens quickly.
It makes for a long day.
Yes, it does. So bring some friends. Split up the dogs, sample them all. And it's for a great cause. So was it WorcesterHotDogSafari.org?
No, it's just going to be thehotdogsafari.org.
Because there's only one, right? TheHotDogSafari.org, right.
It's the hotdogsafari.org that operates in several cities. And that was one thing I wanted to bring up, too. We wanted to announce that on September 13th, we're going to be expanding to Portland, Maine. So I know a lot of people from Worcester will love to come up for that. And we're really looking forward to that. Portland's a great food city, and it's going to be a ton of fun up there as well.
That's fantastic. I know you do one in New Orleans. Have yet to make it down there. That must be chaotic. But Portland, you're right. A great food destination. A lot of great restaurants up there. So that sounds awesome.
Definitely.
All right, Tom. Yeah. We'll post all that information, on our social media. People can get involved. And this Saturday, it's the Ralph's Rock Diner, the Hot Dog Safari Renaissance Fair. The jousting, the mechanical bull jousting thing doesn't look good on paper. Hopefully there'll be EMTs standing by. And then and then the safari itself is on August 16th.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, Tom Mahoney, thanks for doing what you do, especially supporting the Worcester County Food Bank with this event. And I'll see you. You too. I'll see you with my chainmail ready to go on Saturday over at Ralph's.
Sounds great.
All right, that's Tom Mahoney from the Worcester Hot Dog Safari. Again, we'll post this information up on our social media, and then I'll post this interview, if you missed it, at pikefm.com shortly after the show.